Hello, happy day before Mardi Gras.
Second last day to be naughty.
That's right.
You have 2 whole days to be naughty. Wow, what a way to be naughty. My favorite.
So, what are you giving up for Lent?
Whatever you want.
Well, we're going to burn some palm leaves
I'm gonna go get this.
tomorrow. They're all over the place.
And then so we can, although I think the purpose of doing that might be not really anything we believe in at all.
We got another thing to do with those ashes, so or not do. But it looks cool on your forehead, and it sure is.
I always liked it. It was like wearing the mark of the beast when
It's
you
like
went shopping. Except the town we came in, everybody was wearing it, so it didn't matter.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to just kind of talk briefly because we're getting ready for Mardi Gras. We've got our beads. Constance and I have dressed. You should see my feathered outfit. And
The corset didn't fit in very well this year.
No, I got to my samba costume.
Stop, Lon. Just stop where you are. You're already gone. You're ahead. Just stop.
Okay, we're going to talk about the Holy Guardian. I'm going to talk about the Holy Guardian Angel vis-a-vis the concept of the secret lover, and that's why I've got this picture here of the ecstasy of Saint Teresa, and look at those. Look at that sweet face of Eros there, and look at that sharp thing, and it's going to go right down to her whatever.
Every chakra at once.
Every chakra at once. And it actually looks like it feels so good that it hurts. Okay. But Constance is going to start off by an excerpt from Liber 65.
Because
2
Lon
excerpts.
asked me to. And you know I am always at his beck and call.
So, and you've got 2 excerpts from Liber 65, one from chapter 1 and one from chapter 5. And Liber
The first one I'm doing for Lon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Second one you're doing for yourself.
Or whatever.
But anyway, Liber 65 is Holy Book, Class A.
Liber Cordis Cincti Serpente. It's an account of the relations of the aspirant with his holy guardian angel.
So it seems a little appropriate to kick it off with that. Okay, dear.
Chapter 1.
Yeah.
Each chapter of the 5 chapters has an element. It is the earth one that Lon chose. So. I am the heart, and the snake is entwined about the invisible core of the mind. Rise, O my snake. It is now the hour of the hooded and holy ineffable flower. Rise, O my snake, into brilliance of bloom on the corpse of Osiris, afloat in the tomb. O heart of my mother, my sister, mine own, thou art given to Nile, to the terror Typhon. Ah me, but the glory of ravening storm enswathes thee and wraps thee in frenzy of form. Be still, O my soul, that the spell may dissolve, as the wands are upraised and the aeons revolve. Behold, in my beauty, how joyous thou art, O snake that caresses the crown of mine heart. Behold, we are one, and the tempest of years goes down to the dusk, and the beetle appears. O beetle, the drone of thy dolorous note be ever the trance of this tremulous throat. I await the awaking, the summons on high from the Lord Adonai, from the Lord Adonai. Adonai spake unto thee, saying, there must ever be division in the word, for the colors are many, but the light is one. Therefore, thou writest that which is of mother of emerald and of lapis lazuli and of turquoise and of alexandrite. Another writeth the words of topaz and of deep amethyst and of gray sapphire and of deep sapphire with a tinge as of blood. Therefore do ye fret yourselves because of this. Be not contented with the image. I, who am the image of an image, say this. Debate not of the image, saying, beyond, beyond. One mounteth unto the crown by the moon, and by the sun, and by the arrow, and by the foundation, and by the dark home of the stars from the black earth. Not otherwise may ye reach unto the smooth point. Nor is it fitting for the cobbler to prate of the royal matter. O cobbler, mend me this shoe that I may walk. O king, if I be thy son, let us speak of the embassy to the king thy brother. Then was there silence. Speech had done with us a while. There is a light so strenuous that it is not perceived as light. Wolfsbane is not so sharp as steel, yet it pierceth the body more subtly. As evil kisses corrupt the blood, so do my words devour the spirit of man. I breathe, and there is infinite dis-ease in the spirit. As an acid eats into steel, as a cancer that utterly corrupts the body, so am I unto the spirit of man. I shall not rest until I have dissolved it all. So also the light that is absorbed. One absorbs little and is called white and glistening. One absorbs all and is called black. Therefore, O my darling, art thou black. O my beautiful, I have likened thee to a jet Nubian slave, a boy of melancholy eyes. O the filthy one, the dog, they cry against thee, because thou art my beloved. Happy are they that praise thee, for they see thee with mine eyes. Not aloud shall they praise thee, but in the night watch one shall steal close and grip thee with the secret grip. Another shall privily cast a crown of violets over thee. A third shall greatly dare and press mad lips to thine. Yet the night shall cover all, the night shall cover all. Long wast thou seeking me. Thou didst run forward so fast that I was unable to come up with thee. O thou darling fool, what bitterness thou didst crown thy days withal. Now I am with thee. I will never leave thy being. For I am the soft, sinuous one entwined about thee, heart of gold. My head is jeweled with 12 stars. My body is white as milk of the stars. It is bright with the blue of the abyss of stars invisible. I have found that's as far as you want me to go.
Mm-hmm. And you wanted to add something from chapter 5.
The spirit chapter.
The spirit chapter.
But I have burnt within thee as a pure flame without oil. In the midnight I was brighter than the moon. In the daytime I exceeded utterly the sun. In the byways of thy being I flamed and dispelled the illusion. Therefore thou art wholly pure before me. Therefore thou art my virgin unto eternity. Therefore I love thee with surpassing love. Therefore they that despise thee shall adore thee.
And that's from Liber 65. Liber 65 and Liber 6 is truly my favorite two of the 13 holy books.
Liber 7?
Liber 7, yes. Liber 6 is
I don't know.
a rarita.
Could be.
Anyway, thank you, dear.
I'm going to freeze my hands and hang laundry on the line now.
Okay.
Happy Monday, everyone.
Now, off with you.
I've done your bidding. I've done your bidding. Now I can get to work.
Okay, 31 years ago. Yes, 31 years ago. It might be 32 years ago when it started. I was contacted by Christopher S. Hyatt, who happened to be one of our lodge members at Haru Raha Lodge down in Newport Beach, where we want to go back. Please find us a little house to rent in Newport Beach or Costa Mesa. Yes, that's contact me. Anyway, he wanted me to help him. Ask if I would be able to help him, and he gave me the opportunity to write a book with him, and he wanted to call it The Way of the Secret Lover, and sort of a book about the psychological aspects of the Holy Guardian Angel, or the phenomena of the Holy Guardian Angel. And so it was, I've never done anything like that before. And so I thought, yeah, that'd be a good idea. Together, we ended up writing 4 books together, or co-authoring 4 books. And that sort of started off my presumption that I could maybe write books. Anyway, this is the opening chapter that I wrote for The Way of the Secret Lover. Tarot, Tantra, Tarot, and the Holy Guardian Angel was the subtitle of this book, and that both the title and the subtitle have gone through subsequent editions and subsequent title changes. But this is the brief thing that I did as a 43-year-old unemployed mystic, lodge master. Chapter 1, The Secret Lover. Each of us has a secret lover, a lover who awaits just behind the erotic images that flood our minds during sexual arousal or in sleep. A dream lover who disguises as the individuals with whom we fall in love. an ideal lover who has adored us since the beginning of our individual existence and who will never abandon us until the instant we merge our being in absolute Godhead. We momentarily feel the embrace of our secret lover in the ecstasy of orgasm and in moments of rapture when the beauty of music or dance or visual art or nature overcome us. Whenever we experience a broken heart, it is often because another individual has not lived up to the perfection of our secret lover. The reason sexual experiences are often better in the imagination or memory than in actuality is because it's in the imagination that the secret lover is nearest us. Personal relationships will always be somewhat disappointing to us because in truth there can never be a relationship that matches the one we already have with our secret lover. It is the secret standard by which everything else is measured. The irony is that most of us are not aware of our relationship with our secret lover. Surrender to this secret lover is a central theme of most every religion, yet doctrines and practices of the world's so-called great religions tend to dilute, deflect, and deter the individual from the genuine personal experience. Moreover, the religious establishments have unceasingly striven to convince their congregations that this most private of all religious events is not a personal experience at all, but an ambiguous and incomprehensible occurrence to be publicly affirmed and validated by a priestcraft. They, in turn, allow you to participate vicariously with them in a pantomime of the sacred marriage. It's especially ironic that the mythical life of Christ exemplifies in word and deed the central secret of this divine relationship. Many passages of the New Testament and the Gnostic texts clearly reveal that the Christ is a projected image of a level of consciousness achievable to all. And until this experience, until we have become one with him or it, subsequent higher levels of consciousness will be unattainable. Try as it might, the Church has found it impossible to completely obscure this most sacred truth from the hearts of devoted individuals. The ecstasies of the nun Gertrude and Saint Teresa are unmistakable examples of sexual surrender to the divine lover. It's only because of their religious and cultural environment that the image of their lover was that of Christ. Had Teresa been a Hindu, her lover may have been Krishna or Vishnu or any number of deities of devotion. It is profoundly unfortunate that the forces of organized religion demand that as a prerequisite to uniting with the divine lover, the faithful must subscribe to the most ridiculous collection of dogmas and absurdities. Myths turned into lies, lies turned into laws, and adherence to the laws has replaced the personal experience of the myth. Is it any wonder that the modern mind has rejected such spiritual self-abuse? But isn't it sad that in doing so, The baby of truth has been thrown out with the bathwater of primitive superstition. The pages of history are red with the blood of illuminated saints who were murdered by their respective religions for actually achieving the advertised spiritual rewards. In Western Hermeticism, this spiritual lover is called the higher genius, Adonai, or the master within. In the language of ceremonial magic, it's called the holy guardian angel. And union of the magician with this spiritual being is called knowledge and conversation of the holy guardian angel. The knowledge and conversation of the holy guardian angel is the primary goal of the ceremonial magician and must be achieved before any other meaningful magical acts can be accomplished. It is the holy guardian angel, the secret lover, who will be the magician's teacher, lover, mentor, and guide through the higher levels of initiation. Whether one considers oneself a ceremonial magician or not, the fact remains that the above experience, no matter what it's called, is a prerequisite for complete spiritual liberation. And that's what I had to say in 1991 in my opening to, and this is that first edition right there, called The Way of the Secret Lover. And it contained images. Constance and I were working on our Tarot of Ceremonial Magic at the time, and it hadn't been published yet. It was still in drawings. And Alan, or Christopher Hyatt, didn't like our drawings. So he had S. Jason Black, or David P. Wilson, redraw the trump cards of our deck, and they published those. So you can see there's pretty much our version of those two cards, but with David's pen. So David's drawings, I have to say, didn't come first. Okay, ours came first. He redid them for this book, and the book was illustrated with them. I don't know if the subsequent editions have them, but you can see the similarities. Anyway, that's it for today. Tomorrow's Mardi Gras. A friend is driving up from Southern California to take us to lunch today. So until tomorrow, continue to be good to yourself, be good to each other. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will.